Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. This has been kind of a requested video, and today hopefully I will have the opportunity to show you guys the whole process of me purchasing a vehicle. I will not be doing a video of me bidding on it live. I'm gonna go to the auction and place a pre-bid in hopes that that's going to be enough and I will be able to save some money without bidding online during the live auction. So what I usually do is I will go through the auction. This is Portland North, and I found this Mustang. Now I've had maybe 8 or 9 Mustangs. This one caught my eye. It's appealing. Looking at the pictures, the damage is very minor. It looks like it has an aftermarket exhaust, aftermarket taillights. This plastic piece around the trunk lid is also aftermarket. Has leather seats, which not all Mustangs have. The only downside is it's an automatic transmission, but it will sell. So for the most part, interior looks pretty good. It has a cold air intake. Looks like probably an eBay part. 147,000 miles, and the only damage that I see in the pictures is to this rear quarter, which to me, it doesn't look bad. It will sell as is. A few other pieces is the spoiler, the wheels, these scoops on the side. So if some money was put into it, there will be a buyer for this thing. So to me, it looks appealing. You guys can't see it on the screen that I set up, but the seller reserve has not been met. It is currently at $425. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head to the auction. We're going to take a look at it in person. It's a run and drive, so I should be able to get the keys for it, start it up, check my fluids, hear how she runs, and we'll go from there. I am almost at the auction, so I'm gonna check in real quick, grab whatever I need to grab, and we're gonna find that car. Should be fairly easy. Hopefully it doesn't need a jump because they don't allow you, me, anyone to bring a jump box inside the yard anymore because people were working on cars and they were bringing in engine readers and clearing codes and whatnot, so they pretty much said you can't bring anything with you. And the forklift drivers, they have jump boxes, but man, they are super slow. At times I had to wait 30 minutes for one darn car. So hopefully this thing will start on its own. I doubt that it will, but we're gonna find out once we get there, so shortly. All right, we're looking for SF6. So the first numbers are here. There's SA1. It's alphabetical. Actually took a little while for me to figure out how this whole system works. Let's actually take a peek in here. One day I'd like to get a Porsche. A little wet. Oh, nice. Manual transmission. Nice Carrera. Windows are rolled down. I wonder if somebody just left it like that. Front end damage and rear end damage. All right, so we're gonna come to the end over here and then we're gonna take a right. Found it. All right, so tires look good. Hood scoop. Let's take a look at the damage here. Oh yeah, this is minor. What is this? Pipes? Oh, this doesn't close all the way, but not a big deal. Fix up that bumper. Yeah, tires look almost new. Let's take a look inside. Aftermarket stereo Kenwood. I feel like I literally had the same one in my last Mustang. All right, let's see if she will start after we check the fluids. That's a good sign. That's also a good sign. Let's turn those off.
3 million viewers, including Brett. The show first aired on TV.
Sweet. No warning lights. Could hear the exhaust. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to let it run for a few minutes. I'm gonna make sure the heater works, the AC works, the windows work. All of these minor things that could potentially cost money to fix and delay me having a quick flip. So I wanna minimize my risk, and I want to do diligence and check everything that comes to mind before I attempt to purchase this car. Well, here's the first sign of bad news. I've had multiple Mustangs and they are kind of prone to leaking. And look at that. That's standing water. And it's even worse back here. That side is fine, so I'm assuming even this is, well, a little wet on this side. So either they had the window rolled down and it rained in here and there's just standing water, or there's a leak. So this is definitely something to consider, because finding a leak is a pain. And fixing it isn't that difficult, but finding the source of the leak always sucks. Alright guys, this is a hard one. Not sure what to do. So yes, this is a risk where it could be that a window was left open and it rained inside the car, but it could also be that notorious Mustang leak into the interior. So I turned on the heater. I could almost, hey, there it is. You can see it dripping right there. Don't know if you guys can see that, but it is dripping pretty heavy. So honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Very tempted, because this is a quick sell and I can probably figure this out. I guess we'll see what price it goes for and we'll kind of go from there. The other thing, that right there, either a pulley or a belt. A belt is cheap. I've replaced a few of them. Not super difficult. It also has the nice taillights, Rexon or some Rexon, I'm not sure. I'm gonna place a small bid on it. If I get it for the right price, I can do the work and figure it out, and we'll go from there. That's it. So I placed a pre-bid on site. I did 875 bucks and I've been outbid. So then I raised it to 850 or 950, I'm sorry. I'm winning it, but I highly doubt that 950 bucks is gonna be enough to win this Mustang. So I will probably not play it. It does look nice, but I have a few projects right now, including another Mustang. And then this one, right before I left, I opened the oil cap and it was all milky and white. Could be that it's been sitting for a while, built up moisture, but anything higher than that, I don't want to deal with it if it is a possible issue. But hopefully you guys saw my process of essentially finding a car, the decision of going to look at it in person, and then checking it out in person, and eventually coming to a decision on what my maximum bid will be. All right guys, good news. So this whole spiel that I gave you of not buying it, I bought the Mustang, which you guys already saw in the video title. Don't want it to be clickbait, and I'm sure it's kind of leading the last minute or two of the video going, nope, I'm gonna stay away. But basically I spoke to my brother. Yes, he's had the same issue.
He said it's super easy to fix. So I bought the Mustang. The winning bid was $1,450, and after fees it was $1,808. So I am at the DEQ right now. I need to pass on a Kia just so that it's good to go for the next buyer. And then I'm gonna go stop by Fred Meyer, get a money order, and we're gonna go pick up the Mustang together. So stick around, the video isn't just quite over yet. There could be something that will go really wrong. Hope not, but with cars you never know. We're at the auction, guys. I got my paperwork, I got the car paid for. I'm awkwardly standing on a pillar. As you can see, there's a fence behind me. I see one forklift driver in the distance, and that's about it. So we're gonna wait for one of them to stop by, pick up the paperwork from me. I think I hear another one. And then they're gonna pull out the car for us, and hopefully I can make it home in one piece with no issues. We're gonna find out how it's gonna go. Back there, that's my favorite forklift operator here. Super nice guy, always friendly. He has like a pleasant face. Very nice guy. So he's gonna pull it out. He's gonna put it right here somewhere in front of me. So one thing I did notice, it was a little bit low on coolant. It was fine, but I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. I grabbed some spare coolant with me. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hit the road. And I bought a new serpentine belt, which you guys saw was chirping a little bit. It's usually a sign of a serpentine belt going out. With that mileage, if it has never been replaced before, it looks like it has, but it could be time for a third belt. So I bought one on Amazon for 20 bucks. Should be here in a few days. But the first thing we'll have to do once we get home is take care of the water problem, which should be fairly easy. They'll probably be in a separate video because, again, it's a common issue with Mustangs. The main priority right now is to get it home, get it safe, and then we'll start working on it. There it is, guys. Think it'll hold? I'm not gonna risk it. Losing a plate on the freeway would not be good. So I'm gonna let it run. Actually, we're gonna hit the road now. The goal is to take it extremely easy because there's water slushing back and forth right next to me. Yeah, so I don't want it to go all over the place or make it worse. Okay, it's running good. First thing I noticed is one of the right turn bulbs is out, because when I turn it on, it blinks super quick. So I don't know if it's the front one or the rear one. The left side is fine. Oh, it has to be the front one because I tried hazards and they were working fine. Here's an update, guys. The car is running great. Transmission is shifting smooth. The temperature is perfect, right down the middle. The only thing I am noticing as of right now is at idle, the exhaust rattles in the back. So it doesn't have any mufflers. It looks like it's straight back from the resonators. And I don't know if they didn't clamp it down correctly, or I'll take a look. I mean, it's not a big deal. That's probably the only thing that I have noticed up to this point. So far, it's running great, and it looks like I'm gonna make it home in one piece. I made it. So I'm gonna start cleaning this thing up, get the water out, and dry it off. And then watch for another video how to fix the running water issue, if that's the issue and if I figure it out. Take care, guys. I appreciate you joining. I hope you found this video helpful. There's my wife who gave me the ride to the auction. Stick around for other videos. I appreciate you guys' support, and take care.